In the last video, we learned how to insert the data in our table using the insert into and copy command. Now let us look at how to retrieve this data from the table, that is how to get back the records present in the customer table. Retrieval of data from tables is done using the select command. Select command is used to fetch the data from database, and the result table that you get is called result sets. The syntax for select command is as follows. We write select, then mention the columns that we want to retrieve, then comes the keyword from, and then we mention the table name. If we want to get all the columns and do not want to specify any particular column or columns, we will use a wildcard. Wildcard is a special symbol. Wildcard for selecting all columns is an asterisk sign. So if we write select asterisk from table name, it will give us all the columns of that particular table. Let us look at the examples. So to retrieve only one column, for example, say if you want just the first name of all the customers that you have in your customer table, this is the query you will write: select first name from customer table. Customer table is the table name. Let us go to PC admin and run this command. Select first name from the table name, which is customer table. Semicolon. Select this query and run it. You can see the output below. It has the 8 records and only the first name is fetched. Now let us go back to the presentation. If we want to get multiple columns, so for example, if we now want both first name and last name for the customer, we will mention both the column names. So let's go and fetch first name and last name from the customer table. First name, comma, last name from customer table. Run it. You can see now we have the first name and the last name retrieved from the database for all the records. If you remember, we discussed that asterisk wildcard can be used to get all the columns. Let us use asterisk wildcard. So we'll write select star from customer table. As you can guess, it will give us all the columns of this table. So customer ID, first name, last name, age, email ID, all the columns are retrieved for all the records. So this is how, using the select statement, we retrieve data from the table. In the next lecture, we will see if there is duplicate entries in the table and we want to identify only the unique values, how do we retrieve unique data from a table?